One of the reasons why people love anime is because of the variety of characters introduced. Many of them have relatable personalities, while others stick to their own ideals. Sometimes their motives are so strong that they captivate us and even leave us speechless. The presence of such characters makes any series more interesting to watch. One of the well known anime which is filled with such characters is Naruto. So, hello guys, welcome to Sakura Wave, a place where we talk anime and vibe together. And today we are going to talk about Pain's cycle of hatred. Pain is a great antagonist, considering anime as a whole. Not only his character is extremely well thought through, but the motivation and ideals which he upholds are very hard to contradict. He had a very sad childhood, orphaned as a young boy and growing up in a country where wars were continuously being waged. It's definitely not a place where anyone would wanna grow up in. He was very scared and was near death when Jiraiya took him under his wing. Meeting Yahiko inspired him to strive towards making this world a better place. But all that shattered when he had to witness Yahiko's death. This broke him down completely and he started to believe in Toby's ideals. The words of his master Jiraiya echoed in his mind, stating that the three of them should work to make this world more peaceful. Considering all the situations he had been through, Nagato decided to unite the world under one person, named Pain. He started to believe that if only one single being reigned over everyone, nobody else would ever question him and his rule. Keeping them in check and maintaining peace would be far easier. Wars were only waged because the world was divided into different nations who were fighting for more power. But if only one person had all this power, there would be no more violence. Nagato believed that he could be that person because he had the power to do so. He was the wielder of the Rinnegan, the strongest spiritual prowess. After defeating the Leaf and capturing Naruto with his rods, he asked Naruto how will he bring peace about the shinobi world if he were to let him go. Naruto stated that he would kill Pain and take his vengeance and somehow restore peace. After this, Pain stated his ideals. He said, if you think what you and your family and friends have suffered is injustice, then what about me? What about my friends, my people, my land, my family? Your village used us to fight and drained us of our resources, which was a clear act of injustice on us. If this was Naruto's idea of peace, then what Pain did was right. He took vengeance on the Leaf for their wrongdoing. Now, if Naruto were to kill Pain, someone else would come seeking their vengeance, and thus this will continue one after the other, leading to a cycle of hatred where both parties will get nothing but pain. Both Naruto and Nagato had lived their own lives and experienced their own pains and dreads. Pain was right in his own way. He knew what he was doing, and it's very difficult to contradict his opinions of rule under a single person. Even Hitler had the same idea for this world, but he never wanted world peace and only vengeance and war and superiority and more expansion. Alright, Hitler was a bad person, but Nagato wanted to create a more peaceful world by having all the power. The cycle would have been broken and everyone would be living happily. I say this because he had already established the hidden lane, and he never let anything wrong happen to the people nor used the people of the hidden lane for any wrongdoings. He knew that the path he had chosen was wrong, but also he looked at the bigger picture. He was only convinced by Naruto because Naruto promised him to stop any war from ever happening. He told Nagato that he will carry on his will and change the world. If you disagree to this, then let me ask you, do you think that the world in Boruto is more peaceful than the Naruto world? Or even the time when Nagato was born? If yes, why? Because to state the truth, everyone is afraid of Naruto and his powers, and that is why none of the five nations ever thought of expansion. Yes, we can argue that each of the nations have their individual identity, but in the bigger picture, everyone fears Naruto. Now, can you draw a connection about today's world in Boruto and what Pain wanted? Once you realize it, you will start to admire Nagato much more.